Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's again all about how to develop your communication skills in English language. Being a non-native of this language, still you can develop the kind of way of communication that others would covet. Others would feel so surprised looking at you that how you are speaking, and they haven't known you that way earlier, but it was all your efforts, your hard work that you put in, and you sustained your efforts for a long period of time, and afterwards when you came in front of them, you spoke like the way you are speaking. They would definitely get surprised at what way you have developed this kind of communication. So my dear friends, the growth, the progress that always happens when we are working on something sincerely, silently, without blowing our own trumpet. That means without letting people know what we are doing. So you don't need to speak out what you are doing, because that actually undervalue what you are doing, and you feel a kind of pressure also at the same time, and you become a kind of insincere person towards your goal. Because when you are a true aspirant of achieving something in your life, then definitely you would like to keep it your private matter. No, because you should be keeping some things under wraps, definitely, because that's how we are showing a sign of sincerity towards what we are doing. My dear friends, if you want to become good at communication skills in English language, at spoken English, definitely you will have to take that first step towards your goal, because everything is achievable in this world that our mind can conceive. So yes, of course, every journey has got its shares of difficulty, challenges, struggles, and we should be ready to face them, to confront them, and getting over them. So that's how the journey is like for everything in our life period. Whatever aspiration we take up for ourselves, we need to understand that it requires sincere efforts, it requires hard work, it requires honesty, it requires perseverance. My dear friends, you have to place some value, some respect on yourself also, because when you feel yourself to be worthy of achieving some goal, then only perhaps you are going to put in sincere efforts. So we should not be frittering away the precious time that we are all having in our life. Most of us definitely waste our time in doing some things that are really not productive and that doesn't add any value to our life. So we should be very considerate of time factor, because time is everything. The more you can use or utilize time in your favor for the better, then you are going to make yourself a successful person sooner than later. So when it comes to improving your communication skills, my dear friends, because I want to focus on this particular aspect, because the channel is all about this only, that how to develop communication skills in English language. So I had also started my journey some time back, and slowly I gained momentum, and I understood what it means by being consistent, and how this consistency is going to help us become the person that we always want to be. So consistency is a very crucial factor in whatever we want to achieve in our life. You understand that? So if you are doing a certain thing repeatedly every day, definitely you are going to get better at it. Definitely you are going to be comfortable at each doing that particular thing. So because this is a nature's science, this is a fundamental basic science that works for everything the same way, isn't it? If we start riding a bicycle every day, we would feel so comfortable riding it, and even we can ride it leaving our hands off the handle sometimes. So this is kind of familiarity, this is kind of confidence that we grow over time doing something, when we are doing that thing repeatedly, consistently for a long period of time. So as I'm making this video impromptu in front of my cell phone camera, this is morning hour, my dear friends, and usually my habit is to make a small video, and at the same time when I'm making this video I'm practicing my communication skill actually. Yes, age is no bar, my dear friends. Whenever you think of doing something creative, something productive in your life, you must be taking action on it. You should not be thinking that the age is not your side. It is about your stronger desire that is there within you, that was dormant, that wasn't paid attention to earlier, but now is the time when there is a true calling about something. You should be working on it, definitely, because life is a journey, my dear friends. It's never a destination, it is a journey. So you should try to enjoy journey. Nobody knows when one is going to go away and suddenly disappear in the thin air. No, we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, what is going to happen after 1 year. So we need to understand the beauty of this moment, the importance of the moment that we are living right now. So we need to act right now. If we think that we can go along, yes, of course, you need to be giving a try to your true calling, your true interest. So first of all, you need to have that kind of true interest, sincere interest towards what you want to do, or what is your aspiration, and how long you are going to really go along the aspiration. So beforehand you need to ready yourself. You need to think of all the difficulties, challenges that would definitely come on the path of your journey, my dear friends. And then our mind really gets a taste of from the imaginations that how we are going to face the challenges. So it is trying to condition itself basically. So we have to be realistic. We should not exaggerate the difficulties, the challenges so big as to make them intimidate us. No, that's not what I'm talking about. We need to focus on our ability to confront the challenges and getting over them. We need to focus our attention on our belief that we can achieve things, rather than thinking that about the fears, the intimidation the challenges are going to create. So whatever we think, actually our mind really perceives that thing and our mind acts accordingly. So if you think of the positive things in your mind, you think of that you can achieve this thing. It's okay, hard, it is a very big challenge, but I'm going to go about it. I'm going to really face that challenge and get over it, because everything can be achieved in this life. The only thing is that we must be having that kind of mindset, positive mindset, that slowly over time perhaps we are definitely going to get over that difficulty, however big, however complex that difficulty is. So this is the kind of positive faith, positive belief in oneself that's going to help us, that's going to push us forward in our journey of aspiration, my dear friends. Isn't it so? So when it comes to achieving comfort and achieving kind of ease about this English language, you need to indulge yourself in this English stuff. You need to read variety of English stuff from variety of areas, so that your mind get exposed to different varieties of words. That is going to add a repertoire of vocabulary to your own existing ones. Yes, of course, you are getting to know a lot of words that perhaps you are not knowing, and also perhaps you might have heard about some word, or you had already come across some words, but the meaning of that word or that these words weren't that much clear to you. So you are going to have a clarity about these words. When some word comes so frequently while you are reading English stuff or you are listening English stuff, and you still have a vague perception about the meaning of that word, you need to explore the exact meaning of that word. So nowadays it is very easy, my dear friends. You don't have to open the dictionary, don't have to search for the word and flip the pages. You need to only Google that word. It's so easy nowadays to find a word instantly, the meaning of that word instantly. And this is how our journey is basically with advanced technology has become easier, my dear friends. It's only our mindset that we have to change for the better. We have to have a positive mindset that whatever comes our way, we are going to solve that problem, that difficult, however small, however big it is, but we are going to face it. We have to be very straightforward in dealing with the problems. We should never have a thought that we are going to have a trick about not facing the challenge, or we are going to escape the challenge, we are going to go roundabout and move ahead. No, this theory or this strategy definitely won't work, and you would become the same person as you were a few months back. So it is only going to be a transformational change in you when you deal with the problem today what you are, and after facing and dealing with the problems and getting over them, understanding them, and gaining something by dealing with the problems, you are going to be a different person, a better person, having a greater ability to greater ability to face the challenges and to perform the task, isn't it? So you're increasing your capability, increasing your power. So you are empowering yourself, my dear friends. The more struggles you are going to face, the more stronger you are going to grow. You have to think this way. Some persons might be having less shares of struggles in their life. You might be having more struggles in your life, but when you think that when you face more struggles, that means the nature is going to give you more opportunities to be a stronger person than the person who is having less struggles in one's life. So this is a positive perspective about life, my dear friends. So you should always be taking challenges, difficulties, adversities in your life as opportunities to make you a better person, a better version of you, a stronger person, having more capability in this world. So and at the same time, when you are going to read a lot of English stuff, you also get to know that how something can be said some way and the other way. There are more than one ways. The same thing can be really said in different ways. So there are a variety of sentence structures you are going to get exposed yourself to when you read. Definitely variety of stuff, English stuff, because the authors, different authors have got different ways of saying something. So our mind continuously passively absorbs what we are engaged with, isn't it? So whether it is listening, whether it is reading, whether it is writing, but our mind is always in the process of understanding and retaining things, and that's how we grow our capability, our ability. And make sure that every day you are going to practice speaking, my dear friends. If you want to get better at spoken English, then this is the only option available for you. You have to speak this language. If you are having a favorable environment around you where people speak this language, definitely you should be trying making friends who can speak this language, or who are also willing to improve the communication skills. You can be friends. You take out some time and you chat with one another in English language. This is one of the most successful ways, or valuable or important ways of gaining confidence and adding fluency to your communication skills, my dear friends, because you are talking in persons with one another, and this is one of the very natural and short ways of successful communication skills, having communication skills. Yes, my dear friends. And if you are living in an area where you are at odds or not having an English environment around you, then definitely this is something inconvenient, of course. But if you have a strong desire, you are going to go your way, definitely, come what may. It's so you need to really practice on your own. The way I'm practicing here in front of myself on camera, you can practice anytime, whenever you find an opportunity, whenever you have some time and leisure, you are not doing anything else, you should engage yourself with English stuff. This should be a habit, and this habit is going to translate into our attitude, and then we are going to have that kind of urge of putting ourselves into the practice of communication over time, this habit is going to help us a lot, my dear friends. I will give you an example. Last week I was out of my country on a family vacation, and there of course it was quite inconvenient for me to practice my communication skill, to make even a small video about English communication skills, but I was itching with the urge of making one. So that level of your interest has to be there, and it comes over time when you keep doing that thing and you see signs of positive results and rewards. Then definitely you feel like engaging with it more and more, and that's how you grow, my dear friends. Anything you observe in your life, anything you experience in your life, you should be having a way of explaining those things or expressing those things in your own words. Make it a habit, my dear friends. That's going to improve your English a lot. That's going to take away your hesitation that's going to add confidence and fluency in your communication, definitely, because after all, we have to be speaking in our own natural way. We should not be trying to copy someone else who is speaking this way, that way. Yes, you might get influenced by the way the person is speaking, of course, that's there. This is going to really motivate you. This is going to inspire you. But after all, you have to be your true self. You have to be your true self. Yes, you cannot copy yourself, because then you would always remain the second person. People always love the natural identity, of course, isn't it? So natural identity, if you can say something in your own words, you feel it that way. You are speaking from deep down your heart. You are trying to connect with your audience. It's not only about communication. A connect is very much necessary. If you are coming out with your own words, with your own structures of your sentences, how you are going to put out something in an interesting way and feeling so much involved with it, that's going to make you connect with your audience, my dear friends. And that's where people get inspired, and that's where people get influenced by your way of saying something. It's not only about what you are saying, it's also about how you are saying something. So you have to develop yourself into your natural self, my dear friends. So practice expressing something that you have observed in the past, or some memories you want to express, you want to narrate to someone. Okay, so this is how we are going to practice communication skills, and that's going to make us so confident. After some time, you are going to see that definitely you have really come across a good length of your progress, and then you can say this, that then yes, if someone calls you on the stage without even having an iota of knowledge about it, that you would be called to this stage, you are ready to go there and speak some words in general about that particular occasion. So that kind of confidence is only going to come when you practice speaking a lot every day. You make it consistent habit to be speaking this language, come what may. Even the small things that we talk, the mundane things that we talk every day in our life, we should be developing a habit of speaking everything in English language. If you want to get better at spoken English or English language, my dear friends, you should not be using the clutches, the support of your native language. I have seen many times that people trying to make others learn English language, they are using their own native language in between, but that becomes a habit. So suppose you are required to speak in English language in front of someone else, then if you have a habit of using your own native language in between, you would be doing that there, inadvertently. Yes, that becomes a habit, my dear friends. So why I can also make other people understand what I am saying when I use my own native language in between, but I don't want to do that, because if you want to develop a good communication skill, you want in English language, if you want to develop that kind of confidence, that kind of fluency about it, that kinds of ease and comfort about English language, then definitely you will have to keep aside the clutches of your own native language. You should not be taking support right from the very beginning, even if you are going to fall many times, but you must be having the habit or the determination that you are going to get up and again try moving ahead without the support, without the clutches. That's how we are going to become the person that we always want to be in our life. My dear friends, thank you very much and a good day. Keep doing what you are doing and be positive in your mind. Stay always optimistic and you can achieve anything in your life. My dear friends, you are having a lot of potential within you. Thank you.